So you'll notice here, I'm putting to a hole, but it's only 6 feet or so. If you're going to putt to a hole, we're going to putt from a distance that is reasonable to make. So for beginners and the high handicappers, that's going to be maybe 3 feet or 4 feet, 2 feet maybe even to begin with. So you get a sense of seeing the ball roll into the hole. You don't want to be making all these putts and missing every putt and then trying to take that bad attitude onto the golf course. So don't practice 10-foot putts. Don't practice 20-foot putts. You can practice rolling the ball 10 and 20 feet to get a sense of what kind of effort it takes to get that kind of momentum, but don't go to the specific hole from that distance. It's going to reinforce bad. It's just bad. Everything, you're missing it. You're not used to it. You're not going to like it. If you can practice your longer putts, but you're practicing them to a distance, not to a hole. I'm either working on my distance control, my speed control, and I'm putting from fringe to fringe or to 20, 30, 40, 50 feet, or I'm working on my lag putting. None of that requires a hole. You don't need to putt to a hole to do any of that. In fact, I would recommend not putting to a hole, putting to the fringe or to a tee or whatever. And not worry about the golf hole until you're ready until you have a high probability of making the putt. So once you involve the golf hole, a better player, low handicap, is going to be out here around 7 feet. You'll see a lot of good players putting from that 7, 8 feet and in because those are the putts they need to make for par and for birdie a lot of time. And with these training aids down, you can get pretty good pretty quickly by doing that. The higher handicap, I would say let's start at like 3 feet. PGA Tour average, these guys are 50% from 6 feet. Okay, so just to give you an idea. They're not making 6 feet, right? They're 50%. The reason why it looks like they're 90% is because the guy on Sunday that's winning the tournament is making 100%. He's making 100% of those putts 10 feet and in for the week probably. He might miss one. So that's the discrepancy, It's even the best players in the world are missing half these putts from 6 feet. So you just have to understand that and realize that if you can understand how to get the ball within a couple feet from any distance, then from 5 feet and in, you can really start to hone in and start to score. And so I'm trying to beat the point that do not putt to a hole unless you're going to make it. You want to see the ball going in the hole. You want to hear the sound of the ball hitting the cup. Do not putt to a hole unless you're going to make it. And that's for that positive reinforcement. You can't underestimate that. That's it for today. Thank you for tuning in. And as we launch this new channel, we really appreciate your likes and your subscribes and comments as well. Thank you very much.